God bless you for joining me on this edition of the Lesson of Life series. In the last series, I spoke to you on the subject, My Little Piece of Advice to You. And the main message in that series was focused on things that prevent us from aiming higher and also things that prevent us from dealing with the obstacles that we may face or encounter in life. If you haven't seen that series yet, please click on any of the links in the description section. Thank you. The subject that I'm presenting to you today is stop thinking negatively of yourself. But before I proceed with today's discussion, let me ask you this question. If you don't want negative things to happen to you, then why think of them? In other words, if you don't want to fail in life, then why think of yourself as a failure? Stop thinking negatively of yourself. Life is a process that requires gradual efforts in order to get to where you want to get to. In this process, you may experience circumstances that will challenge you to mentally question yourself about whether or not you are even capable of achieving the things that you want to achieve. And these circumstances will also challenge you to even question yourself about whether or not you are prepared to face the outcomes of your decisions. The surprising thing about these circumstances is that they will come from two main sources. The first one will come from you, the individual, and the second one will come from the people around you or the people that you surround yourself with. Don't let the words of other people to get the best of you. Don't let the words of those that don't understand your ambitions. Don't let the words of someone who doesn't understand your ambition to get the best of you. Don't expect people to make you happier than you can make yourself. The joy of life is attaining something that you have really worked hard for. So don't let the words of other people devalue your ambition. Fear is a valuable tool to get people to do what you want them to do. And so don't allow your ambitions to be devalued because of the words of others. Think and be positive of your ambitions. Nobody forced you to set those kinds of ambitions for yourself. So why should the words of other people determine the course of those ambitions in your life? Nobody knows you better than you know yourself. Value your abilities over your inabilities. Maybe as a student, you might have recently failed at a class, and so you are thinking of dropping that class. Do not drop it. Do not think negatively of yourself. Work hard and be disciplined enough to get to the point where your professors will have no option than to give you the grades that you deserve. Or maybe as a recent graduate, you don't know what your next step is. Don't think negative of yourself and don't give up. The greatest harm that you can ever do yourself is failing to try. So stop thinking negatively of yourself and give it the best efforts that you get. Put in the maximum best efforts towards everything that you're doing in life. Do not allow the words of other people to cripple your ambitions. Do not allow the words of other people to cripple your ambitions. Stay positive and stop thinking negatively of yourself. With these words of encouragement, I'm looking forward to speak to you again on subsequent subjects. Have a great weekend and God bless you for joining me on today's series. Thank you.